How do you go into this and do it right? How do you avoid all the likely pitfalls and snares that always trip up the neophyte new startups? That five handles is plenty, and you can split it up and make your whole 25 handle career on multiple trades or one individual trade in the morning that gets five handles and you're done for the whole day. That releases you from all of the expectations of being in front of these charts longer than it's necessary, which is good. You want to limit that. So if you get your trade with five handles when you're first starting out, turn the charts off. Look at everything afterwards in hindsight. Don't be lured into doing more because something moves around quick. You don't want to add to what's already been given to you, and that's your goal. Stop. That's what profitable trading is. Having a goal, a business model. Okay. We call it a trading model, but it's a business model. Foot Locker don't go out there and say, you know what, we're doing so well selling shoes. We need to get into the fucking pizza business. Let's start selling pizzas and burritos. Because who wouldn't want a fucking Foot Locker burrito, right? That shit don't work. Okay. You're not going to upset the model that works for them. Okay. And vice versa. You have a model, you sit down, you've done all the work, you built yourself up, you're learning this, and now you settled in, you're going to look for five handles in the E-mini S&P or the NASDAQ, one or the other. I'm preferring ES, and I think you should do that too. If you want to go into NQ later on when you have more ability, that's fine. But when it moves fast, it can be wild and it can hurt you. It's a little bit more chaotic. So just be mindful of that. Don't be afraid of it, but in the beginning, respect it, because if you don't know what you're doing, it can sting you. But you want to have that business model of knowing when are you going to stop. See, when I go into live streamers all the time, I'll ask them, I say, hey, look, I asked this of Trades by Matt. I asked it by Corbs. I asked it by two other YouTubers, and they ignored me in there because I know why. They don't want to. They don't want to talk to me because they think I'm in there trying to make fun of them. I'm not. I respect anybody that's doing a live stream. I would never go in there and try to be disruptive about anything like that because number one, it takes a lot of focus and it's a dick move, and two, I can respect the fact that they're doing it because there isn't a lot of people that are willing to get out there and literally live stream. So that is ballsy. In anybody that does it, yeah, that they got my respect. Even if they blow up all the time and blow their accounts and go to maximum loss multiple times in the same week, it's still respectful that they do it. I want to ask them questions like, hey, when do you stop? What draws the line in the sand? Say, okay, I'm not trading anymore today. I've done enough, either because of the loss or the win. Like, how do you get to the point of contentment where you no longer feel that it's needed for you to be in front of the charts? Have you even considered that in your development, in your building of your trading plan? Because it's easy to see, oh, it's early. I've already got my 10 handles for the day. That's 2 days work. That's 2 days of work. What do you think, you're going to go in there again? Because that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to think the market's on fire. You got to push your edge until it's dull and you lost what you made and more. Plus commissions. Don't you feel smart? Twitter can get you hurt by people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Your business model is only profitable when you follow it. Your trading plan is only profitable when you follow it. Your wife, your husband, your significant other, your children, your dependents, your best friends, your coworkers, your boss, and ICT, we're not going to be there to help you press the button and manage it and tell you when to stop. That's personal responsibility. And all of that rests on your shoulders. And if you're not in tune with the things that will lure you into dumb shit, gambling, going in there one more time, you got a good day. You made $1,000. You didn't try to make $1,000. It just happened, fell right in your hands. Don't look at that as, oh shit, I'm way better than I thought I was. Fuck, I've been thinking about this all this time, thinking I wasn't that great. Look how good I am. I'm gonna go out there and do this 5 more times because shit, that's $6,000. Who doesn't want a $6,000 day? And then all of a sudden, you're looking at your account, it's gone. I've done that. I've done it. I've done that. Okay, so you have to know when you're going to pull the plug.
All right, boys and girls, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy hump day, everybody. How's everybody doing? Say what's up in the chat, like the stream, you guys know the drill. Let me pull the chat box back up here. See what we got in here. All right, good morning, Rahul, Zachariah, Nika, good morning. What's up, Jorno? Fadi, Levert, Track, JT, Mazen, Assad. What's up, K-Van Chan? Storm Scout, good to see you, man. What's up, Aaron? Good morning, Jacob. Good morning, Matt Buyer. Good morning, Rami. Nadav. Good morning, guys. What's up, Simba? Sone, good morning. Good morning, David. Pear, ICT Trader. Good morning, Jordan. What's up, Marcus? Happy hump day, boys and girls. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We got, let's see, 5 minutes here until market open. We are actually already getting a move here. Let me go ahead and get us over into these charts. So obviously we have another no news day today. So as you guys know, very light news week this week. No news on the calendar today. One thing that I want to point out structurally that is currently at play here would be the 4-hour fair value gap here on ES. ES on the left, NQ on the right. ES already trading into that 4-hour gap and respecting. NQ has not yet reached it, so we have an SMT there. You could probably see it a little bit easier here on the hourly with this structure here. So higher high ES, lower high NQ. So this does align with what I was anticipating after yesterday, seeing the sell-off from premium of the range and expecting probably more so of a continuation from internal range liquidity to external. So these external lows is kind of now becoming my draw here. I'd be willing to flip long bias only if we were to fail essentially the 4-hour gap to the upside, to be honest. So I am probably leaning more so bearish today and getting a little bit of a move here already down. Looking here at the 1 minute, I just don't like these. I don't like these equal lows that we're stacking up right here. We had this little move up here on ES and NQ, and we really haven't rated these highs. Got pretty clean relative equal highs here and here on NQ and ES. So we'll see what kind of move we get here at the open. I mean, it's going to be a little unfortunate if we trade up into this gap right at the open and then we just dump, to be honest. But we'll see, boys and girls. Let me know how you guys are feeling today. Looking at the poll in the chat so far, 150 votes. Chat is bearish today for now. Chat is bearish for now. I would say as well as my short-term targets, I would be looking for, again, these external lows, low here, and then obviously go over Asia low as well. Asia low still intact on both indices here. So that's how I'm feeling, boys and girls. For now. Oh my goodness. All right, market opens up here in 2 minutes. Already getting a little bit jumpy. Let me know if anybody's already in shorts. Maybe some of you guys are playing this move right now prior to the open, expecting opening bell volatility to just take us straight down. I just didn't like these relative equal highs we left. So I'm waiting for now. Waiting for now. Let's see what the open does. In short, says Aaron. Nice. Tight stop. Yeah, what is this range right now? Oh, it's like 20 points. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. Just because it's just, I feel like we got a little bit of PTSD. A little bit of PTSD from the way that the market has been behaving, I feel like, in the last couple of months. It's just like we see a move like right at the open so often now. It's just unforgiving, waiting for pullbacks that never come. but we'll see. Market open in 1 minute. I mean, yeah, I would love to see a manipulation here, but we're getting this displacement down already. If this is gonna hold. What's up, Kookie? Wait for a London high manipulation. Well, I'm kind of viewing this as potentially not needing to get to the London high, as London high potentially put in that manipulation for today. ES putting in this SMT up here, and then trading down from the 4-hour gap. So I am not really demanding that we go to the London high if London high provides that manipulation. Market open in 5 seconds. Let's see, boys. Let's see. Good luck, everybody. Better get the opening bell going. And we're off. Play ball. Jordan's in shorts. Ethan says drop incoming. Maybe. Another poke up into this gap here. ES selling off right now. NQ is holding up. Kind of choppy here. ES might be the better, might be the safer play here if you're going to short. ES ran out this low. NQ now pumping back up through these highs. So stayed sidelined through that. Didn't participate in anything. This is what I was a little bit worried about, was these equal highs that were left, that we manipulate through these. So let's see what we do from here, boys and girls. Yeah, do we say RIP? is it RIP to anybody that did risk it for the biscuit at the open? See, bro, this is why, like, I know we get these moves at open, but then it's like, you know, you sit out and then this happens, you're like, see, I feel like every time I try to force something at market open, this is what we get anyway at the open. It's just like, you know, quick little ass spanking to get your day started. Why would you trade this opening? Yeah, I didn't trade this opening. I was watching to see what we were going to do at the open. I saw the setup here, but obviously talked about why I felt like it was a little bit iffy. So that's why I didn't take it. All right, though. 217 votes, 49% bearish, boys and girls. Last 2 days. Wait, no. Yesterday we were bullish, actually, and we sold off. But people are starting to come around. The bears are coming back. The bears are coming back to town. The bears are coming back to town. Keep in mind, guys, we could take this London high on NQ. We're still going to have a bearish SMT here. But I got to give props to Kookie. Kookie was calling for the London high manipulation. So far, looking good. YM's melting. Why am I not surprised? Oh my god. What is wrong with this crack baby YM, dude? Oh my god. What's gold doing? Did gold ever hit that order block? Not yet. Yeah, YM's on meth. YM's on the good stuff. Good morning, guys. Who invited Drake? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What's up, Alice? Oh, good morning, guys. Might as well mark it out in case we get there. This 4-hour gap here on NQ. This is really the main thing that's like, man, I really don't want to, if we tap up into this, still looking for longs up here would be a little bit iffy for me. I'd feel a little bit iffy about it. Here's ES on the 4-hour as well. So, pretty uncorrelated at the moment, I'd say. What's up, trade with David? My bias wanting to see lower. At least I would say a move lower would be the easiest thing for me to probably frame up at this point. Is what I am thinking. All right, there's London high on the NASDAQ. So SMT. We actually have SMT kind of everywhere right now, to be honest. SMT at this recent low from the open. It's a big SMT orgy going on. 5 minutes into the open here only. If we start seeing displacement down, I'm going to be really tempted to look over to ES to maybe find that entry as opposed to NQ today. What about SMT at the London low? Yeah, there's kind of SMT all over the place right now. Levani. Here's first presentation for value gap. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, I don't like when we do this type of shit. Huge candle up, huge candle down. It's like, how the fuck do you want me to play this? Am I supposed to just enter here with my stop all the way up here? You know what I mean? Seems so. It's like I just can't trade that. Yeah, it feels a little fishy. Looking to maybe try these shorts here on ES towards the Asia low. Yeah. Oops. What? Max order quantity? What the fuck are you talking about? What's going on here, chat? Bro, come on. What is happening? It's not wanting me to take a trade. What's going on in here? Oh, that's why. Dipshit. I'm logged into the wrong account. Oh, no. Oh, my God. There we go. All right. I'm getting filled on this entry here. Stop is 5 3/4 of a point. I'm going to try to short this down to the Asia low. Yeah, that was my bad. I was logged in on not the right account. Trading ES here just because to me ES is showing more signs of weakness. So I'm seeing if we can get this flush. Towards these lows here. Haven't traded ES in a hot minute, so we'll see how she treats me. You guys know I've been pretty loyal to the NASDAQ. She might get pissed. I know I'm cheating on NQ right now. Well, listen, NQ's been kind of a bitch to me lately, so it's time she learns her lesson. Someone's got to keep her in line. She's got to know that if she don't treat me right, someone will. And if it happens to be ES, it happens to be ES. So listen, shouldn't have had a hotter sister. That's not my fault. Can I get an amen, chat? We'll see what we get here, though. Need these lows to hold here. Find some resistance and push this down. Yeah, we're fighting. NQ back up into the first presented fair value gap. ES back as well. So SMT'd here. If this holds, we'll be fine, but if not, it's going to be cooked. GG's. GG's it is. Well, ES didn't treat me any better, so I guess NQ. Honey, I'm home. I brought flowers. Right back up into this. This is pretty nasty. Well, it wouldn't be a normal trading day this week if I didn't take a loss before a win. So at least this week is consistent. Cheating guilty. Yeah. Not ready for us. New 15 just closed and opened here. Macro in 5 minutes. Man, 15 ended up closing bullish here on the NASDAQ. I mean, here's your 15-minute close on ES. Ugh. Well, I guess we'll wait here for something. I mean, watch it just tank from here though. Wouldn't that just be something? Yeah. What the hell's going on in here?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yeah. It reminds me of that one time I went to Thailand and met this fine young lady and got her back to my hotel room and found out she was not a lady. It's like the exact same feeling right now. Stop loss hit. I'm just kidding. I've never been to Thailand. Heard nothing but good things. Nothing but good things. You know, when in Bangkok. We still have this 4-hour gap up here on NQ. Looking at the 250 quarter level. Potentially reaching for that. Bro, I wanted to go short. I hit buy by accident and won $800. Well, I don't know if that's a true story or not, but if it is, I guess congrats. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Asia high will be taken. Flawless Trader, I think we've already done that. I think we did that, you know, like midnight or something. Asia high will be taken. I agree. I agree. I have no disagreements with that. I also agree that Asia high will be taken. Good looks. Good looks. He's on mega delayed data. Oh. Well, nice little whipsaw here at the open. Yeah, dude, we got strong bullish candle on the hourly on NQ. ES is still holding on. Hold in weakness. What are we doing? Anybody, hang on. 14% only voted for consolidation today. Oh, dude, what if we just go sideways the rest of the morning? That would bite. Look at these 5-minute candles. Yes, honey, I would love to go to the pumpkin patch with you. I can't think of any better way to spend my Saturday. Let's go to the pumpkin patch. Break even hit. What'd you take, Assad? PJW not touching this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna touch this right now. This is pretty thick. Obviously, this is gonna be really extremely unfortunate. Like, if this was just another manipulation and then the move to Asia low plays out without me, I'm just gonna be like, obviously, you know, just a little sad, I guess. But I mean, what the hell? Three Alawi _7 a BB _Galbi says, if you look at the 5-minute BBC, we're going deep down. I don't know what's funnier, the name or the comment. I think the fact that they came at the same time is why that was funny. Sorry. I'm not laughing at you, Al Bobby. Al BB. If I look at the 5-minute BBC, huh? Okay.
Connection lost.
Come back. There you go. I mean, if we can look to maybe hold this BPR here, could look to maybe replay. But we gotta. I don't want to just enter this and then we just boom right back to these highs, and I'm sitting here getting caught and chopped endlessly. Macro has started. That's a sign. You know what was a sign is the fact that it was rejecting my initial order. And then I fought it. And then I got in on a worse fill price. That was actually I think God trying to tell me, he's like, dude, trust me. Don't do it. I didn't listen. That's what happens when you don't listen. Yeah, there's nothing there. That's why, yeah. The wicks be wicking. Look at that. Holy cow. Al BB. The BBC turned into a BGC. Al BB. Now what? My sign when my first alarm didn't go off and I woke up to the second. Should have said fuck it. You know what's crazy? I for whatever reason, so like I went to bed pretty early last night, so I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna get like a full 8 hours of sleep. I'm all jacked to the tits. And then it was one of those nights where I wake up at like 4 in the morning, and then I just lay there, mind's racing, just can't go to sleep. So then you just like end up laying in bed for like 3 hours. You're like, well, looks like I'm not getting any more sleep today. So that was my night last night. Andrew says, great time to long. Andrew, if it comes back down here, are you going to say great time to short? Or no? Wait, not what I meant. Oh, when you woke up? I'm confused. Retain says, got cooked 2 shorts, 2 quick stop loss. I'm done. Yeah, I got 1 L already as well, trying to short. I mean, filtered a 1 loss with the, opening bell volatility, thinking we could just sell off. Filtered that one out. After we manipulated, though, and got this London high and this quick displacement down, I'm like, oh, man. I was really liking that short there. Down to the Asia low. Bearish SMT here at the hourly highs. I was liking that. Thinking that we'd get in right before the macro, and then the macro, my plan was like, might have to sit in that trade for a little bit, and then macro would deliver us from evil, but the devil won. I guess if you turtle souped London high to the recent low, you did fantastic. Jeez. All right, well, 3 minutes here till the end of the hour here. We've now taken out these recent highs on both assets here. You can see ES respecting this OB. It's just so wicky, dude. I still like lower. I wouldn't be like overly surprised to see another dig higher into this 4-hour gap on NQ at this point. But I still like lower. I don't want to flip long, personally. Trump ain't talking right now, is he? We are choppy. There was I think there was some Apple news this morning I saw. I didn't see what the whole headline was. Apple's up. Yeah, Apple's up 3.5. Well, 3.3%. Who's got the Apple headline? Wants to drop it in the chat. I think it was it's already brain farting. I forget what the headline was. It was positive. It was positive though. I know that. I still like Strap. Well, I do. Like I don't think the shorts are invalidated from a higher time frame. If we just sell off from here without touching this 4-hour gap, oh, we just needed to sweep London high 3 times. Then we would be ready. Apple announced a new production facility or something like that. Oh. Someone do the tariffs. Damn, man, I'm trading like an asshole. I'm kind of trading like an asshole this week, too. I feel bad for anybody that like just stumbled upon my channel this week. It's like the calendar changed to August, and I just like for some reason like morphed into like my evil twin. Mitigation block shorted. Good luck, dude. So you're short from here right now? Good luck, man. 10 a.m. just opened up, so this is a new hourly candle and 4-hour. You know, definitely like this 4-hour. I mean, we closed back below that London high. With SMT, oops, shit, still present. But man, but yeah, Apple's up a lot right now. Apple's up 3.5%. Everything else is pretty flat. I mean, Tesla's up almost 2%. Apple's up 3.5%. I mean, everything else is like could pull up a bigger heat map here, but oops. Yeah, I'm in nothing at the moment, guys. Wait to see if we can get a short at all. Awfully barcodey right now. Yeah, there's the 4-hour gap here on NQ. Still have SMT, it's just with this high now. Do I have stat map? I do have stat map. I haven't looked at it though recently. Am I missing out? Yeah, I mean, it kind of aligns with what I was thinking for shorts, right? So we had if you're looking at the daily stat map, here's your origin, here's your daily manipulation level, and the opposing manipulation level is below Asia low, and maybe external lows potentially. So this is the daily. Let's see this session though. I think I have it set for 9:30 or is it 8:30? 8:30. Daily distribution level 277.5. Nika goes, I still want to see shorts. See, I'm not alone. I'm not alone, chat. I'm going to attempt one more short for the day once we get under first. Under first what, Kookie? Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely open to trying shorts again, but obviously we just keep getting green candles to the upside, then that's... well, it is what it is. Under first presented? Oh, we got a ways to go for that. I mean, at this point, we're engineering sell side here at the opening range low. Obviously, we SMT'd that, and that's sponsoring this move up. Nine minutes left on this 15-minute candle. I mean, until we really get some like closures above highs, I mean, that's where maybe you could start to, you know, entertain longs if you want. But even up to this point, we haven't had that, right? Hourly close previously wicked the London high, closed back in the range with the large wick. 4 hour, swept the high, close below. 15-minute, same thing until this current candle. So yeah, it's pretty tough, honestly. If you're asking me. If you're not asking me, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. Modern Tech Life switched long when you got stopped out. So you're paying for lunch today is what I'm hearing. Taking in is also buying lunch. Oh, we're going to be eating just fine today. Yeah, dude, it's it's on you. Thanks, man. It's gosh, dude. You guys can sound off in the chat how you guys, for those of you guys that have been trading for, I don't know, a couple years or more, it is notorious that, and I'm not going to blame the month or the timing or anything like that, but I mean, it is a very common thread amongst at least a lot of ICT traders that August is a tougher month. And for those of you guys that have been trading for a couple years, if you guys have experience trading August price action, it feels like you got to fight and claw for it a lot of the time. So far, I had one. So August 1st was a green day for me, like a light green day, and I'm like, oh, dude, we're gonna have just an unbelievably fully green August. And since then, dude, oh, the market's like, huh? Look at this idiot. I really thought, I'm like, dude, we're gonna turn the tables on August this year. There's still plenty of time, but so far, it's gotten a couple good shots on me to start the month off. Couple kicks to the nuts. But honestly, though, I thought like July was decent, and well, I would say like the end of June and like July were not bad. Mainly July, though. I thought July was pretty good. There was only a couple times where I like just totally got left in the dust, and that would be like my only complaint. But love the transparency. It helps me with my psychology. Well, listen, if I'm ever going to sell a course, I'm going to have to stop being transparent. I'm gonna have to stop live streaming because, listen, nobody likes to see losses if they're gonna buy a course. This guy doesn't have a 100% win rate. Let me go buy from Romeo. That guy tweeted about how he has a 100% win rate, so it must be true. How much is his mentorship? Oh, 10 grand. Sign me up. Anyway. Thanks, Tyler. I was trading the 100% model today. Yeah. No, it's a great model. It's better than the 70% model. You know what I mean? Like, why would you trade the 70% one over the 100%? Sometimes you like to switch it up, though. I get it. We'll call it only trades. That's good. Oh, that's actually good. Only trades. You guys see what he did there? It's like OnlyFans, but only trades. Badumts. Been watching for a while. Love to see your losses. How you do with them. Keep it up, dude. Listen. I really hate losing. I really do. But I'm glad it's helpful. I know this for certain. For certain, I understand that it makes people feel better if they see someone else lose. It sounds fucked up, but I actually understand it. When I first started trading, seeing people actually losing trades every once in a while actually like made me fucking feel a lot better about myself. So I actually get that. But yeah, I would definitely say just a little bit of self-reflection here so far this week. I would probably be the first to admit that I have definitely overtraded a little bit this week, which is absolutely not served me really. Especially Monday. Like, I overtraded Monday. Who was here Monday? That was bad. Just getting caught in chop. I think I took fucking 5 trades. Like a ding dong. Getting in and out. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently woke up Monday feeling trigger happy. I didn't plan that, but it just kind of happened. We'll see here. Starting to see a little bit of a sell-off from the 4-hour gap. Obviously, in an ideal situation, I would like to position myself like hypothetically, if this hourly and 4-hour flips bearish, you know, I want to be positioned in the wick, you know, at least above the opening price, ideally, right? But I think I would like to see, I'm just kind of a little bit of pretext here. I do want to see us start to disrespect bullish PD rays though, before clicking any buttons. Here's a 5-minute gap. So we'll see if we can get an inversion here and maybe look to take this down. Even taking it down from here to just the opening range lows, I mean, you're looking at a very nice move, you know, just with that. $5 and $15 close in a minute and a half here. 36 points. You got to be shitting me. I'm going to go ahead and set a limit order. Oops. Looking for the retest of this 5-minute inversion. See if we can trade back into that, get filled on this. Yeah, we could do since we're doing micros. I'm going to do a starter position here and add if we can get up into here. So if we trade up into here and I add to this, my average fill will be probably like 235 roughly. Yeah, I like the retest as well. I just we immediately wicked this 1 minute gap and started moving down. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna at least get in with something. This is just my thought process. I just don't want to miss this whole move. If it, you know what I mean, gives us a fast reaction off this inversion. So got FOMO, LOL. God forbid a guy takes a starter position. Why is everything FOMO to you guys? Literally every fucking thing is FOMO. If I don't get a fucking top tick or bottom tick entry, it's FOMO. If I don't enter and I miss a trade completely, it's what is that then? No balls, it's fucking no conviction. It's some other fucking stupid bullshit that you guys make up. You guys are actually retarded. Like, let's just call a spade here. It's for sure no balls. I mean, it's one or the other. I mean, holy fuck, buddy. If you don't like trades, you're not taking the trades. But not everything's FOMO, bro. Technically, every single trade that you take ever in your whole trading career is FOMO. Why would you ever press the button ever if you weren't afraid of missing out on a move? That's the whole fucking point of getting in on any trade, is to get in on a move. Because if you don't get in on that move, you will miss out. That is quite literally every single trade by that definition is a FOMO trade. You low IQ, room temp IQ, Somalian... No, I'm just kidding. Too far. Oh, fuck it. You brought race into it. Fuck, jeez. God. You know what I'm saying, though? Fuck. It is annoying to fucking read and listen. It's like the fact that your vote counts the same as mine is just like, what the fuck? That's the shit that I'm talking about. That's the shit. Anyway, I rest my case. I'm still going to be adding to this if we get up to that 5-minute inversion for a retest. Like I said, average fill will get moved to like somewhere right about here, 235-ish roughly. So then my trade will look something like this. That's why I'm in with 4 micros right now. Fucking FOMO. Jesus. Everything's FOMO. God. Buddy paid his bills. He's got FOMO that he's going to get evicted. What a loser. I'm pretty sure that's the logic being used here. LOL. Buddy paid his bills. Clearly he has FOMO about getting evicted. Pussy. Oh, LOL, don't be so mad, bro. Dude, I'm fucking triggered right now. I'm gonna fucking crash out.
Shut up, bitch!
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Buddy is voting. That's FOMO. Exactly. Now you're getting it, Ariel. Ariel, I knew you'd fucking get it. I knew you'd get it, Ariel. I knew you'd get it eventually. See? Sometimes you just gotta fucking spank your kids. You just gotta do it sometimes. You get out of line, you gotta fucking spank them. Your wife gets out of line, you've turned the hand over. You see how I did that? Just kidding. Just kidding. It's a joke. Don't clip that. Don't clip it. Please, for the love of God, don't clip it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's someone, maybe there's a woman in the chat that's into that. You know, they always say like, oh, I wish I was born in the wrong generation. Like, I should have been in the 1950s. Well, it's like, well, honey, I'm home. Why is the dinner burnt? Then all of a sudden they want equality. It's like, well, what do you want? You want the 50s or do you want equality? I mean, how do you make sense of this stuff, dude? My goodness. You know? My goodness. Anyway, the hourly candle flipping bearish here. Can we hold? Get this flush. I really like the flush to at least these lows. I didn't mark out Asia low here on the micro chart. Can somebody give me a price point for Asia low? Just kidding. I'll look. 2 or 0.49. What's it called? 0.50. Oh my God. Imagine the FOMO that I would have if I didn't even enter anything up here. Wait. What? The only problem that you're gonna have is that you didn't buy more. Sound fair enough? Beautiful FOMO. I agree. I do tend to agree. I do feel like I should probably... I'd like to say I would leave runners on this. But I think I'd let this get hit and maybe even look for a whole new position after this. If we see, you know, more downside to the Asia low. Man. ES is trading through these lows here. Guess it probably makes sense to go break even. Might as well add 2 more minis. Imagine the profits. Bro, that's actually a good point. I'm imagining it right now, and I'm kind of getting a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting a little bit tingly. Just kind of thinking about it. Kind of like when you wake up in the middle of the night and you pee and it, like, you get those little shivers, kind of. That's like what I'm feeling right now. This is the first presented fair value gap. That's why I extended it across. Really think we should hold below here if we're going to get this flush. $10:30 incoming in a few minutes. Nika agrees. Are you agreeing about the staying below the first presented gap, Nika? No, I don't want to partial. I mean, I got in with a... I would partial if I got in with my full position. I was going to do 8 micros if I got this entry here. Because this was a starter and my stop was going to be pretty big. I didn't want to, you know, go in full size. So, yeah, if I had 8, I would definitely be open to partialing. Probably would partial, to be honest. But because it's just a starter position here, it's already protected, so... I'll see if we can get this final move through here at least, and then, you know, maybe if we, like, get a candle closure back above this first presented gap, maybe just get out. Yeah, I kind of want to see what 1030 does. I'm hoping that 1030 can, if we don't get there sooner, I'm hoping that 1030 can manipulate down at least to these lows. Is what I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking, took 2 losses, didn't short again, price goes without me, and then people say stop on 2 losses for the day. Wait, what? And then people say stop on 2 losses for the day? I mean, stopping on 2 losses is probably a pretty good rule of thumb. Usually I don't end up doing myself any favors by continuing to trade after 2 losses. To be honest. Taken in says 1030 ain't doing shit. 1030 ain't here yet. Hit the like button, boys. Give some good vibes on YouTube. You guys are the market makers, not me. If you guys hit the like button, I feel good about this TP. If you don't hit the like button, I know who to blame if this trade comes all the way back. I know exactly who to blame. Do it for the vibes. Do it for the vibes. If nothing else. For the love of God. For the love of the game. Do it for the love of the game. Humming up. 10:30 incoming here in 20 seconds. We are pulling back awfully strong on this close of the 30-minute. I'm holding for now. See what 10:30 does. What are you, a fucking owl? What's up, Goslin? Who the fuck is Venice? Some of the hooker you were fucking last night? No way, baby. Likewise, Goslin. Good to see you, man. Entering on the retrace be a bad idea? No, I wouldn't say it's a bad idea. I still like lower, so I wouldn't say it's a bad idea. Obviously, we've just been it's been very choppy, right? So you gotta kind of it's making the reason that it's challenging is because it's making, you know, your defined stop loss a little bit more challenging, right? It's like where can I enter where my stop isn't egregiously huge and have it in a good spot where it's protected, you know? Because just kind of the way that I'm viewing this. So, like, this 5 minute obviously is still left open. So, like, if I get ran out break even here, then I guess it is what it is. We came down to 9:30 open, midnight open. We're coming back up into the range. Obviously, we're pretty range bound so far. But, like, my idea is, like, okay, if this trade gets stopped at break even, I could maybe look for re-entry here. At my original idea. Just kind of thinking out loud, I guess, but so far this hourly candle has gone from green to red, now currently back to green. These are choppy waters, boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your captain booties on, get your big boy pants on. We're going to sail out to the deep water with the big fish. And we're going to see who can rock the boat. I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know if that made any sense at all. Seek and destroy. I don't know if we're really in seek and destroy conditions as of yet. Necessarily. I can see how you'd see that, though. This is Diddy party conditions. I don't even want to know what that means, but I think I know what it means. All right, taking in. Enjoy the walk. I feel like it's just gonna go jump fucking through the roof here and get me out of break even. Well, we're holding. What are we thinking, chat? Break even stop, or TP hit? Cast your votes now. I think we're going to pull back then lower. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. If I get stop the break even, though, I might just go ahead and drop a limit order on this 5-minute inversion retest. Yeah, I got stopped at break even on that. This market can blow me. But I did drop a limit on the 5-minute inversion retest, so kind of the original idea here. And I'm going to ride it out. All right, here we go. I'm in. Oh, I am in. I don't know if I've ever been more in. I am so in, it hurts. Nika says, I swear every time I trade my Tradeify accounts, I get BE with a little green. You know, Nika, right as I feel like I'm catching some momentum on my Tradeify accounts, it's like I just feel the need to take 3 losses back to back to back. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like planning this 15K payout from Tradeify, and then fucking life hits me right in the dick. Sorry. Oh, well, nice reaction so far. Knock on wood. Come on, Hawk to a girl. Do not curse us today.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
All right, let's sit up. Let's lock in. The more I lock in, the faster it'll go to my TP. Right? Or is that how that works? You shouldn't have played that, Kookie. I swear to God, I hope you're not right. For anybody that's new in the chat that doesn't know, every time we play Hawk to a girl while in profit on a short position, this shit comes right back. And usually goes to the moon. So I don't know, dude. Is that like the market saying like the market is like got a little thing for Haley Welch and they just like, you know, the doing as soon as we play her? Is that kind of what's going on? That's kind of what it seems. Don't even ask me to put the magnet on the chart because that shit don't work. The magnet never works. Haley Welch is disgusting. Listen, I don't disagree. I'm just saying, like, maybe the market makers feel differently, you know? We've seen how they move the market from time to time. Like, these guys are some sick puppies when they want to be. You know? The Alco changed. I mean, if this trade doesn't play out, we're just in, I mean, I forget who said seek and destroy, but I would say, yeah, we're in seek and destroy. This is just chop city, dude. SMTing both sides back and forth, and it's just not letting anybody trade any direction outside of this range, and everybody's just getting cooked unless you're ping-ponging it back and forth. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll just, I don't know, take my red day again and be done if this fails. Like, what more can I do, you know? Overtrade. Revenge trade. Guess that's always an option. Oh, Safi's telling me to leave the trade. So that means if stop loss gets hit, he's gonna be saying, "Told you, bro. Told you to save the. Told you to get out." I'm saying it now so he doesn't feel the need to say it again in 2 minutes. Not that it'll stop him, but it's worth a try. How do you train yourself with being okay with being alone? What the fuck? How do you train yourself with being okay with being alone? What do you mean? Listen, if you gotta be like codependent and be around other people, I don't know. I fucking like being alone. It's fucking peaceful. I don't gotta worry about shit. Okay with being by yourself? Yeah. No, I get what the question was. But that's my answer. Yeah, I very much so enjoy my own company. I don't I would say I'm definitely an introvert. Like, I definitely have my moments where I love being social and I get a recharge from like being around people. But like, dude, nothing's better than just fucking coming home, dude, just shouting out the world and just, you know what I'm saying, holding up the middle finger to everybody, a 360. Just like, dude, let me fucking chill, you know? I thought you had a wife. Yeah, no, I did. And then she voted for Biden, so that was the end of that. So, sorry. I don't make the rules. JK, yes, I do. Fuck trading, just buy crypto. Even that's down recently. Bro, I was going to sell more XRP when we hit like the 360s. We hit a -1 standard deviation of a zone I had marked out. And I just didn't do it because I'm like, I'll leave it for another couple of days. I just didn't. I was like too lazy to go get my my ledger out of my. Well, I better not say where it is. I was too busy to go get my ledger out and like upload XRP to Coinbase to sell it. So then I did, and now it tanked. Ah. 15-minute close here in 1 minute. Why is today's price action messy? Well, we've had two pretty big move days back to back. No news Wednesday. So yeah, no news. I feel like we had two pretty big moves yesterday and Monday. So I don't know if, you know, now we're just kind of just consolidating. Market's taking a breather. I mean, disappointing nonetheless, but well, yesterday ended up slightly green still, but Monday was tough. Lost 1,500 per account. Right now I'm down 800 per account, floating in drawdown. So I'll probably lose 1,000 per account if stop gets hit here. So yeah, it'll be a red I'll be red on the week. Quite red, to be honest. But we'll have no choice but to bounce back. Either that or just end it all. I mean, one or the other. Oh, dude, Haley Welch absolutely fucked us. Haley Welch absolutely laid a hot tamale all over our hopes and dreams. Don't give up. Yeah, no. Like Toby Keith said, I ain't as good as I once was. It's time to hang it up, boys. It's time to hang it up. I think I'm gonna go do something more noble, like road construction or something. You know, work with my hands. Finally, maybe I can have the nickname Jackhammer. That's what I've been calling my uncle this whole time. Darwin, I will fucking write. I'll buy Hawk Coin if this goes to TPA at this point. We are so back. No, we're not. Don't fucking say anything until we hit TP. We're not back. We're never back until TP is hit. This thing could be a tick away from TP, and we're not back. You understand me? Don't count your chickens. Don't do it. Oh, for the love of God, don't do it. But I will admit, it feels a lot better being here than up here. Keep in mind, we basically got this sell-off right as the new 15-minute candle opened. So we opened right here, one drive higher into this little 1 minute gap here. Now we're starting to see price sell. Can we stay bearish on this 15? We're basically right at the 15 open right now. Abdi says you should close now. Listen, if you want me to add more contracts, just say that. Review your strategy and make adjustments if needed. Javaz, yeah, the only all my injuries this week, trading related injuries, that is, they've been self-inflicted. I mean, like I said, I woke up, I don't know what it is. Monday I overtraded, you know, so lack of discipline, you could say. Yesterday, maybe a little bit so as well. Today, though, I mean, I don't know. Today, I'm staying with my bias. My bias was wanting to see shorts. Obviously, it's pretty choppy conditions, so you know, if it ends up being a 2L kind of a day, then you know it's just going to be like, well, you just got caught in some bad conditions. The only thing you could have done is recognize it and not trade it. I'm more okay with that. I guess it's only disappointing. I'm only disappointed in myself when I do things that are completely outside of my completely in my control, actually. You know, the candles, we don't control the candles, but if I'm making silly decisions, it's a little bit more frustrating like that, but that's going to happen. I mean, you're not going to be perfect. Even like the reality is 10 years from now, we'll all be trading and we'll still make mistakes sometimes. So we're still going to have days where we're, you know, lacking discipline. We're a little bit whatever. That's what I believe, at least. I don't think you're ever going to be perfect. You'll have seasons where you're like damn near close to perfect, but I don't think it's, like I said, I don't think it's unavoidable forever. Not trying to justify it. I'm just saying. Yeah, we got macro. Well, actually, macro just started. So, I mean, we'll see if we get this drive down here or if we just get manipulated to Kingdom Come here. I mean, I feel like I'm probably good to at least lower my stop to this recent high. Traded up into this. Got a 1 minute change in the state of delivery here now. So, I mean, shit, if we're going to sell, we got to sell. And if we ain't going to sell, then, well, GG's. What I'm thinking in my head, though, is I'm like, all right, if we get this, well, I'm debating if I wanted to leave runners or not towards like Asia lows, but as I'm thinking it over here, I'm like, today seemingly doesn't seem like the best of days to maybe be too overzealous with what targets we ask for. I'm new to trading. Is the 5 minute bullish fair value gap mean anything since price is tapping it right now? Bro, I mean, the conditions are so choppy right now that, you know, it's kind of hard to say. We've seen so many gaps get ran through both directions, and it's because we're just in a consolidation, right? We're getting like 90% retracements to both ends of the range. SMTs all over the place. Like, the PD arrays are kind of like not meaning much right now. Not to like dodge your question, but like we got 5 minute BPR, bearish BPR here, 5 minute bullish gap here. And on top of that, we're in between 2 4-hour gaps on both ends of the range. So like we're just in extremely high resistance right now. Safi says, Tyler, if this goes to your stop loss, I'm going to say some not good things in your honor because this is fucked up. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Safi, you were saying close it, right? I think you were the one of the people that said close it when I was like a little in profit or at break even, but well, we're committed. I've accepted the risk. We're in the macro. Like, it works or it doesn't. Starting to copy trade in August. You know, that's right. Yes, like this is not a trade anymore. It's just a gamble up at this point. Okay. Every trade's a gamble, pal. No, Tyler, once you hold the trade for a 20 minute and if it don't go to your target, then it's more gamble then. It's not a gamble if it don't hold the 20 minute. No, not the gamble then. This was a gamble now. That's what make it the gamble. Why you bearish? Stopped out, boys. Tyler, you would have been stopped out if you didn't have the gamble. Why did you not gamble it, Tyler? Tyler, why did you gamble it? Tyler, can I borrow your bar of soap? I would like to go to shower, please. And Tyler, why? God. Oh, man. Yeah, thanks Hawk to a girl. That's why I was trying to tell you guys, you can't celebrate being back when yeah, exactly. I mean, you get it. You don't need me to fucking tell you. Anyway, boys, I'm getting shit on this week. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we get it. You told me. Yeah. I don't have any cookies to give, nor fucks. But you did tell me. All right. There you go. Why are you so butthurt when you lose? Dude, I'm just having a fun time. It makes it easier for me to cope. Why are you so butthurt when I troll the chat back? That's the real question. God forbid I troll back. God. Tell you what, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm just getting shit on this week. It's what it is. Down 1,500 Monday per account. Down 1,000 today. Yesterday was green by like fucking $200. Dude, it's not good. Oh, when it rains, it pours. But what we're gonna do, boys, is we're not gonna try to get it back in these types of conditions. At least I'm not gonna try to do that. Because this just has trouble written all over it. And, that's why we got the $6,000 drawdown on these Tradeify straight to funded 150K accounts. Because, listen, sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need that extra wiggle room. So we still got plenty of margin. But, yeah, we're going to have to get back on the right side of the P&L here soon. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, bro? Oh, this is a 15-minute gap from... Humana. What is Apple doing? Apple's now up 4%. It looks like it was up. Wait. Yeah, it was up over 4.5%. Crazy. Whatever it was, dude, the market likes that headline today. Tesla's up almost 3%, just under. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Tough market for me today. Tough market for me. Let's do a P&L check, shall we? Let's see how everybody else is feeling. Yeah. P&L check. Green, red. Let me know, boys and girls. Let me see what I missed out on here. So did someone say I'm racist? Hang on. I think you got what you deserved for a racist. Oh, that's okay. The word racist doesn't even mean anything anymore. You could call me a racist. I actually might put that in my Instagram bio, to be honest, at this point. Bro still living in 2020. The word racist, they don't mean anything no more. You must go on. Oh, dude. God forbid a guy breaks out an Indian accent on live stream. Listen, you guys should feel like at home. I'm just trying to make you guys feel more comfortable. Real first week of August, 2 losses today. Sherman loss, even Justin loss. Only the GOAT TJR left. Oh, God. Yeah. The GOAT. Is it crazy that I still want to see shorts? No, Nika, I would say it's not crazy at all. Tyler, you peep the no top wick on data highs for yesterday, or do you not use the wick as confluence? No, I do. I was options. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. You're talking about the 10 a.m. candle with no wick. And I did say, like, that was throwing me off initially. So I took one loss yesterday going long, and then I flipped short and caught, we caught some of this move down. But the reason that I was like longing back into this, we were pretty choppy early on yesterday, and then we just went straight down with the news, and I'm like, okay, we got an inversion in a 1 minute market structure shift. So then I was like, all right, let's try that initial impulse back up, and I was gonna target this, but that's what initially threw me off for that long yesterday. So I mean, yeah, very possible. Now we're coming back for it today. Shit, what do I know? I thought market was gonna go down today, and we did not. So could be. I don't know. Either way, it's obviously very, very choppy. I feel like, even when you got the higher, like I would say that we had higher time frame on our side. Not really trading against that too much. Even waiting for these candle closures, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour, seeing price then reject highs. It's all things that you'd look for a beautiful setup and reversal on any day, really, right? So, and it's not like we didn't get it. We got the short down to here, right? Obviously, I caught part of that from here, and then I just didn't take anything off the table because I was in with a starter position. We SMT'd the low here with ES, and then it came all the way back up, and now we're all the way back at the highs. So that's just how that worked out. So it is what it is. Looking at the poll in the chat, yeah, most of the chat is red today. Hang on, let's see. I might have missed some other stuff here. Just go to Asian massage parlor. Is that what I need, Kev? I just need a happy ending. At this point, I'm going to trade against you on every trade. I would be a millionaire if I had start that by the start on this month. Oh. I mean, shoot, yeah, you'd be up, you'd be green like $2,500 on the week. So I don't know if that'd make you a millionaire, but I guess by your logic, maybe it would. 6,000 a good drawdown for a 150K account. Yeah, it's more than like a traditional 150K account. Like if you guys are used to like 4,500 drawdown for 150Ks, you get that extra cushion, which is nice. He doesn't revenge trade, he revenge chats. That is true. I do revenge chat. I sometimes revenge trade, but definitely revenge chat more. If it trades back to the FEG, the trade is automatically invalid. No news day. Definitely should have not traded today. Yeah, I would agree in hindsight. Bala says Tyler Clown. Come on, man. That's not very nice. Shame you switched from ES to NQ, but at the same time, if you didn't change NQ, would be the one who hit the low. Yeah, it's okay. What's up, El Grande? What's up, El Grande? How was the session? You'll have to go back and look. Let's just say you might like what you find. Love your channel, bro. There was SMT, ES swept lows 1 minute. Yes, I'm aware of there was SMT. There was SMT all over the place. Tyler, tell me partial versus TP, which one is better? Assad, there isn't a right answer for that. I would say that the best answer is just whatever is going to make you not be as emotional. I go back and forth on what I do sometimes, but I'm kind of just gauging how I'm feeling in the moment of a trade, you know? So if I am content with profit, and I'm feeling a little bit doubtful because maybe we just took out a recent low or something, or maybe we're SMTing against my trade, maybe I'll secure it. If I can, sometimes I'll just partial and hold. It just really depends, but I try to just gauge based on like, okay, that's why you guys see me a lot of times I go break even. Sometimes people say that like I'm going too early or not, but I'm really just gauging like, okay, what's going to protect basically my mental capital, right? So like there's one of two outcomes that will happen on any trade, right? Either it's going to play out in your favor or it's going to pull back against you, either hitting your stop loss or break even. And based on those outcomes, you got to ask yourself, like, what outcome is going to make you the most, which one's going to be the hardest to live with based on what has already happened, right? So I'm kind of, I'm basing it off that. I'm using some discretion in that sense, but that's what I would say. If you're really emotional by, like, let's say, for example, like this short that I was in, I ended up getting filled on my entry. Where was that? This was on MNQ, sorry. Yeah, so my entry was basically here after we tapped up into this 1 minute gap. And I was going to add if we pulled up higher. My target, my target was this low here. And I was saying, like, real time in the trade, like, okay, if I was in full size when ES was taking this low out and we were SMTing at these opening prices, I was like, this would be a spot I would probably consider partialing. But I was only with a starter, so I didn't. But because I was only with a starter, I wasn't going to be emotional about getting stopped at break even, if that makes sense. Like, I get it in hindsight. You can look back and be like, oh, well, you could have secured a few $100 or whatever. But I was okay with that. If I wasn't okay with that, I would have done something different. So that's just how you got to think about it. People want to, I feel like, categorize way too much into like a box of robot mechanics, and that's fine, I guess. I don't have anything wrong with, I mean, if it works, it works. But I think the reason you never see people like talking about the discretionary side or the emotional side of trading too much is because you can't sell that. How do you sell that in a course? So that's why you don't hear people talk about it. People can create a system and sell that to you, so that's easy. But trading is, as we all would agree, more so a mental and emotional game than anything else. So I would say trade in accordance to your emotions. That might sound a little bit counterintuitive from what you've heard, but to me, that's just the truth. There isn't a right or wrong way. It's not like not partialing or partialing is quote unquote better. It's better for some, worse for others. You see what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Burger Ball Flair, I've joined the Red Gang. Feels bad. Feels bad. It's all right. It was a tough day today. in my opinion. I mean, obviously, hindsight would say a little bit offside because we're just going higher. But even the longs would not have been easy. Still very high resistance, I'd say. So yeah, man. Tougher day. Looks like most of the chat, yeah, 50% of the chat was also red today. I mean, that the reality is whether you were short or long, you had a good chance of getting stopped out today, if I'm being honest. So I'm, you know, crazy, still like lower myself, but I mean, 2 losses trying to short this already. Conditions pretty choppy. Probably wouldn't be the wisest move for me to just keep pressing the button. So I'll probably call it here. I'll be back live tomorrow on Tradeify TV. So if you guys want, tune in there. I will not be live on this channel tomorrow. Hop in the Discord if you guys want. I'll drop a reminder message in there and on Twitter when we're going live tomorrow morning. But as of right now, yeah, probably gonna step away for now. You know, might take a peek back at PM session and see what we're doing. But yeah, man, as of right now, it is what it is. Red on the week, red on the month. Got to take it on the chin and not let it get worse unnecessarily. It's all part of trading. All part of trading. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys showing up. Like the stream before you go. Enjoy your hump day. If you're red, hey, it's all right. Tough day today. If you're green, congratulations. Don't be degenerate. Don't do something you're going to regret later. I will see you guys tomorrow on Tradeify TV, and I'll see you guys back here on Friday. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your day.
Our tree sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.